I like singing. I like dancing. I like torches. Hey there guys, it's me, Control here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. Now the mod I'm using today is the Torture mod for Minecraft 1.5.1, and this adds effectively a really cool way to spread torches throughout your world using guns, missiles, fireworks, and rockets. It's really fun to play around with, but unfortunately first I'm going to have to show you some of the crafting recipes. So I've got a nice chest here full of all of them, luckily not as confusing as the redstone handguns mod. But firstly, you need the torch gun, which is 2 wooden planks, 4 iron ingots, some glass, and some gunpowder, and that will give you your torch gun. You also need a rocket-propelled torch, and that works with your RPT launcher, rocket-propelled torch launcher. Name kind of suggests it, so there we are. So that's 9 torches surrounded by a gunpowder. And then you need a torch rocket, and that's completely different. It's actually really fun. You need a torch and some gunpowder for that. And for your rocket-propelled torch launcher, you need dandelion yellow, 4 iron ingots, gunpowder, obsidian, a piston, and a dispenser. And that is the most complicated crafting recipe I have ever seen. So I'll just go ahead and grab all of these things, and I'll go ahead and show you what they do. So the first thing is our torch gun, and that kind of does what you'd expect. Now the graphics are actually pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the M14 from the original Black Ops Zombies, but as you can see under the gun there's like a little barrel, and you can see it's full of torches, and that effectively shows you how much ammunition you've got for the torches, and obviously in your survival, if you're in survival and when you shoot. Okay, so first up we have got the torch gun, and now the graphics on this are actually pretty cool. It reminds me of the M14 from the original Black Ops Zombies. It's brown with a pretty cool sight, and as you can see underneath the gun there is a barrel full of torches, and that effectively shows you how much ammunition you've got if the torches aren't in your inventory. So hopefully when you shoot, the amount of torches in that barrel will actually go down, and if you're low on torches, there will be a lot less torches in your barrel. But basically, as you can see here, I have 54 torches, and every time I shoot, that will decrease, as you'd expect. And if you have a look at the gun, it's got a big green health bar, and as you shoot, that will decrease. And once that gets all the way down to 0, you cannot use your gun anymore. It doesn't break or anything, but you can recharge your gun by putting it in a crafting table with a flint and steel, and then you can go ahead and use it again. So with this, you can basically just shoot a torch, and it will be placed wherever it lands, which I think is a really cool idea. If you're in a dungeon and you see a spider spawner, I hate spider spawners so much, don't get me started. But if you see one of them and you can't really go in and light it up, you can just go ahead and fire some torches at it and go ahead and light it up that way. So you can go in pretty safely and get whatever you need. Okay, so the torch rocket. Now the torch rocket is actually really cool. If you place it down, you actually literally just got a torch with some gunpowder underneath, which obviously acts as a rocket. Now you can increase the size of this by adding torches to it. So as you can see, I can hold down right click with my torch and it will add torches to it. If I wasn't in creative mode, obviously I'd be losing torches in my inventory, but the torch here will get bigger, as you can see. And then if you go ahead and add some gunpowder, you get a huge pile of gunpowder underneath it, which just represents how much power it's got and how high it will go. So this one is relatively small. You probably won't have one bigger than this in survival, because obviously you'd have to get a lot of torches. But the way you light this is either with a flint and steel or with redstone. Now obviously the redstone will pretty much be instant. With the flint and steel, it will burn through our gunpowder like a fuse, and then it will launch our rocket up into the air. We get a nice firework noise. It will reach that certain height and it will explode, sending torches down, falling everywhere. So as you can see, we've got a ton of torches spread out. One hit that chest and it's fallen down, so I can go ahead and pick it back up. But it's spread light across my world really nicely. Now last but definitely not least, we have the rocket-propelled torch launcher. So as you'd expect, it's a rocket-propelled torch launcher. You can right-click, launch a rocket-propelled torch, and then it will make a firework fall to the ground. 9 torches will be placed, and it's pretty cool. So you get a nice explosion. If that explosion hits the ground, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't do any damage. As you can see, it's not like TNT. It will just explode and send the torches. Obviously, they won't go very far because it's not very high up. But if you launch them high into the sky, you can get the same effect as you would with your torch rocket. It's just torches falling everywhere. It's a great gun, and it's especially good for killing mobs. So let's go ahead and just kill this cow with our torch gun. As you can see, one hit, and then let's see if we can get him. There we go, 2 hits. The explosion is just so fun to play around with. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry there were a few audio problems with that video. Sometimes the audio wasn't synced with the video. I'm not entirely sure why. That's why there isn't really an intro, because it's been cut off for some reason. But thanks for watching, guys. There's a link to download the mod in the description. As always, please leave a like. Control, signing out.